Hello everyone, this is Vahita from CS Department of Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. I am here to explain a few topics of the subject CS 3352 Foundations of Data Science. Here we are going to see about describing data with tables. So, a frequency distribution is a collection of observations produced by sorting observations into the classes and showing the frequency of occurrence in each class. When the observations are sorted into class of single values, which is shown in the figure below, the result is referred to as the frequency distribution for ungrouped data. The frequency distribution as shown in the table is only the partial displayed because there are more than 100 possible values between the largest and the smallest observations. So the frequency distribution table is much more informative if possible observed values is less than 20. So if more than 20 entry is observed, then the group data is used. Now let us see about group data. According to their frequency of occurrence, when the observations are sorted into the classes of more than one value, its results is referred to as a frequency for group data, which is shown in the figure below. The general structure of this frequency distribution is the group data are grouped into class intervals with 10 possible values each. The frequency F column shows the frequency of observations in each class, and at the bottom the total number of observations in all the classes. So that is shown in the figure. Now let us see about outliers. An outlier is an extremely high or extremely low data point relative to the nearest data point and the rest of the neighboring coexisting values in the data graph or data set we are working with. The outliers are extreme values that stand out greatly from the overall pattern of the values in a data set or a graph. Now let us see about relative frequency distributions. A relative frequency distribution show the frequency of each class as a part or a fraction of the total frequency for the entire distribution. This type of distribution is especially helpful when we are comparing about two or more distributions based on different total number of observations. The conversion to relative frequencies allows a direct comparison of the shapes of two distributions without adjust other observations. So that is shown in the table below. Constructing relative frequency distributions. To convert a frequency distribution into a relative frequency distribution, divide the frequency for each class by the total frequency for the entire distribution. The table shows the relative frequency distribution, which is based on the weight distribution.